The first accessory install I'll be covering as part of the 200 build is an onboard air compressor. A quality compressor should be a priority for any touring vehicle. Aside from the obvious need to inflate tyres, compressed air can be useful to run vehicle or trailer airbag suspension, operate pneumatic tools, or just to blow dust out of air filters or other equipment. There are a lot of different compressors on the market these days, from high capacity belt driven versions right down to cheap department store specials. But it's important to get a compressor that has the capacity to do the job along with a duty cycle to match. I've decided on a complete kit from Air Onboard, which includes a 1.4 CFM compressor with a 100% duty cycle, a 4 litre steel air reservoir with a pressure relief valve, a 6-port manifold with pressure gauge, pressure switch and assorted fittings, and a complete wiring loop. To mount the compressor and the reservoir as effectively as possible and use existing mounting holes, I've fabricated a series of brackets which are detailed on the Australian Images website. The compressor is going to be located in the engine bay on the left-hand side, while the reservoir tank bolts to the chassis rail inside the right wing of the rear bumper. I'll begin the installation with the wiring. Toyota make running accessory wiring through the firewall very simple by providing access nipples in the factory wiring grommets. Take advantage of them. I'll be taking the opportunity to run wires for future accessories at the same time as I wire the compressor. Running wires through split tubing prevents damage and gives a factory finish. There's no drilling required for the compressor brackets. They bolt into existing captive nuts on the inner guard. Make sure you use Loctite to prevent the brackets from vibrating loose over time. The compressor then bolts to the brackets using the supplied rubber grommets. Again, make sure you use Loctite or Nylock nuts to combat vibration. When connecting all your air fittings, make sure you use thread tape or better still a quality pipe sealant to prevent air leaks and ensure you get a reliable system. The reservoir tank bracket bolts on inside the rear bumper using captive nuts provided in the chassis rail, while the airline is run out of harm's way with existing KDSS or brake lines. Once it's all bolted in and wired, it's time to test the system. Switch the compressor on, then monitor the pressure gauge and check for air leaks by spraying soapy water on all your fittings. Well, that about covers the installation of the Air Onboard compressor system into our 200 series. For more detailed information, including photographs and mounting bracket designs, visit the australianimages.com.au website. See you next time.